So, a new episode and a great topic for today. I will be talking about, as usual, I talk about the personal stories which makes the podcast fun. So, today I will be mentioning about a very interesting topic, fantastic topic, which is about built for the storm. I don't break, but I adapt. What does I don't break? I adapt. I don't break and I adapt. It means that it might be like the failure can make you break or broke or poor, but I adapt, you stand up and you continue. So together we'll be talking about this 60 minutes about what does this topic mean. So let us define this topic. Now, the storm actually makes people feel scared, and you actually feel like, oh, okay, I might feel like this storm will hurt me. The lightning is scaring. It causes heart attack. Those things. But remember, the storm of someone power. The storm is not always affecting you. It is not like towards something negative. But if you talk about the storm, can have two things. It can be something will make you grow, or something will make you go down. Something make you go down, like for example, having a bad friendship, betrayal, being alone, those things. But when you come on the growth, you might fail, but you might stand up. For what? For beating that negative storm. The storm might scare you, but at the end, you might feel it is powerful for you. The storm of a human, not the storm of a sky. The storm of a human actually can define who's that person. Let's say, let me just give you a story about that. Muhammad Ali, the boxer, he was banned from boxing. But now, if you realize, he showed his storm and now he's a legend. Now, if you also talk about any football player, you will ask yourself, he might fail, he might be someone who's not great, people are saying negative things toward him. But when he shows the storm, he's actually a powerful person. Why I actually mentioned Muhammad Ali or any other people? Because they actually showed us those years that they were banned or they were out or they were on the bench or anywhere. But then they showed their storm and they showed us that they are legends. If you want to know about me, when I came and I stood in like being a motivational speaker, 90% of people, they say quit. Maybe you might choose quit, but at the end, you might say, does quitting will make me grow, or it might give me a storm that will hurt me and I'll be done. This time you think, should I be deserved to be quitting, or should I go and raise myself and show who I am and show my storm and do my revenge? Most of the people, when I was showing my revenge, it was about being silent. Being silent is not a weak thing. Being silent is about you be silent, you work, let your achievements, goals, dreams talk. Never let yourself like just talking too much, because people, when they talk too much, they want to see proving or they want to be proved. So I remember there's a story when there were two people are asking me, do you have any certifications? This was the beginning of the motivational journey. I said, I don't have, but I will go to a course. I will finish that course. I will get the certifications. I'll be okay. When I came and I stood outside, I took a course for a month, actually a month, 3 months like that. When I have achieved what I want, I got a globally certification, which is CPD-UK. This certification will allow you to do so many things. Now, motivational speakers are not like someone who's like not useful in our lives, but if you will see what are the things behind their back, you will realize that they have full power to change someone's life to the best. Now, also people ask me, have you showed your storm and you break it and you adapt to show how you have achieved? I usually did that to Emirates Airline employees, to some employees in other governments, companies. They actually gave a trust to someone who's young. But when I sit with them, I talk, it is a private thing. Because motivational speakers, they do their task to change someone's life to the best. This thing can prove to haters, this is our storm. People will talk too much. As what Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid said, they talk too much, but we achieve. We all know that. So you never know who's that person having the strong storm. Maybe it is a thunderstorm which might break you and you will never be up. One of the most best moments that I was about to give a speech outside Dubai in Denmark. It was about like 6 days before my departure from Dubai to Denmark. Now, I did not tell anyone. It was such a strong storm from me to be shown, to raise heads of the people who I respect and love in the UAE, that someone who's young will motivate people outside the country. Imagine, you show your storm, you go to Copenhagen, to Denmark, you motivate, you finish, you come back. And that hater will ask himself, why did I talk to Maid and start destroying him? He will regret. The storm cannot be always shown by talking. Even if you will realize people who were in, let's say, in some relationships or something like that, you might see them, they are like not in the good mood. But if you will ask yourself, there is a motivational speaker can bring a storm with him or with her and can actually rebuild something very nice. We are doing a task which we are responsible to people's life. I don't know why people think that those things are not okay. But when you be in a bad relationship, your friends are being weird, rude, or something like that, they might let you like go down, which is the second word of our topic today. I don't break. They might let you go down. I adapt, which means I will stand, show my storm, go and prove them they are wrong. Now, why actually my storm can be weak? Not because of them, because of you. If you are not generating more storm, if you are not making the storm more like stronger, more like feels like something horror, or you might feel something not good, you will ask yourself, I should not continue. Because you are doing something that making yourself weak. But try to make your storm stronger, as if when it comes, like, for example, you see the cloud is like cloudy, you see everything is like dark, people are seeing that rain is coming, but when the storm is coming, people are scared. This is actually you, because when you come up, this is a storm is coming. They are seeing someone who will prove us wrong. Now, let's say, for example, in football, Juventus and Atletico Madrid, when Cristiano was in Juventus, I saw a clip where it made me like so happy at the same time excited. Atletico Madrid, they were saying, "Who's Cristiano? Go sleep." Start saying like that. When he goes to the field, the way he breathes, like you see him, he's thinking about what? I'm calling my storm. You will come, and he will make the stadium quiet. It was around like the time where people were thinking, "Oh, Juventus is out," but you have a player has proved to you that no, I'm here. I'll show them who I am. Scoring the first goal, second goal, he made us like feel okay. Juventus is not out. When he scored the third goal, it was a penalty. Here I felt that this player having a storm better than everyone. And actually I felt it when I was watching the game. I felt it like I was usually not caring about football. But that game, so many people or so many of my friends, they were saying, "Might watch that game. It is fantastic. Go watch it." So this time I told myself that Cristiano, when he want to prove, he don't talk too much. He go to the field, do his job, leave, and shut everyone in the stadium. So why you actually go and you start bullying, threaten, start saying bad things to that person, then when he call his storm and everything is in front of you, you just be quiet. Even my first day of course in public speaking, everyone was like above 20. And I said it in the last podcast. Everyone was above 20. Me, I was that time 18. I felt like when they say, okay, he don't know about that thing, he's young, he don't know about emotional intelligence, he's young. The word young is dangerous. And I'm saying it now, and I want to prove it. The word young, you say to someone, he's young, you are in a big trouble. Why? Okay, he might respect you. But if he got quiet more, remember the storm is beside him. How? This is what happens to me. There were like a topic we want to talk about. So they were all talking and everything. It came to my turn. I was demonstrating. I was like trying to distinguish, to know what is going on. I come up and I stand in front of like 13 people. All of those people, I was saying in my mind, might let the storm be beside you. So when it came beside me, even the trainer wasn't expecting that someone young can talk in a way of that. Even I remember a follower on TikTok, he was saying, "Are you sure you are 18 years old? Because no one in that age can talk in this way." I was saying like, please say mashallah. I need like a calm, relax, and he was confused. Tell us, how did you do that? I said, I never beat someone or I never go attack someone. I upgrade my store more and more. When I need it, I throw it. And I can watch you like crying or being mad or something. So at the end, I discovered that type of storm might have three things. Might have like, are you someone who's interested in that person? Or are you someone who's about to break him and make him like someone who's a loser? And the third thing, you might say, okay, I will destroy him and I will throw him in the trash. Those 3 points, why did I mention that? Because the second point happens to me. There is a person, he's like around 24 years old. I was in a mall. And he seems like 24 years old. I was in a mall. I was in a coffee, putting my laptop, working, doing my job, everything. So I think he knows me from someone who I know from my side. He said to me, don't continue. Who you are? My coffee was here. He did like that. He like spilled it on me. He said, don't continue. I was like, the moment when you are preparing that storm, you are watching him like that. So you are saying to him, are you sure about what you did? He's saying like, yeah, I'm sure. I said, okay, you see me that I'm young, okay, we will not do anything. But at the same time, he realized that there is a strength, power, and there is a human storm, I will call it. The human storm, it is visible. You might not see him here beside me, but it is visible. When it comes to a human storm, that human storm can do something to you and you are not realizing. I can send it to you and you might not realize it. When he start annoying you and let you feel regretting, trust me, you will feel so like the percentage of regret will be high. Even now, in these days, okay, I have plans, goals and dreams. When someone is saying, I respect you, I love you, you are the best, keep going, those positive things. Some people these days, they don't have the responsibility to say it. They are not the one to prove it. So they keep saying that, but when you do a podcast or something or anything, where are they? If you support me, come. This is the 5th podcast. Nothing is here. So when they are skipping me, they are like trying to push me away, the storm is here. There are like, the light of a storm can be small if something is okay. It will grow if things are going worse. This type of storm, when it grows, it might be too long, it might be shorter, it might be like the soul table. It depends. Why? Because you don't know, some people, they force you to push yourself to do that. Now, one of the best stories that happened to me when I was playing a tournament in Ramadan, it was on 2018 like that. So there were like teams and we were preparing a tournament, in the neighborhood that we were doing. So I know some people, when they see me, he's too tall, he can't run, he's not a good finisher. They keep saying like that. The first game, it was, I can say it's like something training, before you go to the best games at front. There is a player, I remember he's playing in an academy, but I'm not sure in which academy exactly. He saw me, I'm tall and everything, and he came and he said, like he was putting his hand on my chest, and he say, even if you are tall, no way to go to the next round. I said, okay. I said, I will be relaxed, I'll be away, and everything. I went to my friend and I said to him, let me tell you something. You know this Ramadan? will be on fire. Like, how? You are fasting the whole day, you pray al-Maghrib, you sit with your family, you pray al-Tarawih, and we start the game. After Tarawih, we all go there, and we start the tournament. We continue the matches. So when I told them, look, focus on that sentence. This Ramadan will be on fire. On fire, it is the time to make things dark. All things will be dark. Dark clouds will be here. Everything will be here. Winds, everything. So I realized that he was like joking. He's like a clown. He was going around saying like, okay, he's so tall, but he don't know how to play. I told him, like I was doing that. I was doing like to him, continue. I need you to continue, because when I give the hitter the chance to continue, he's giving me a chance to prove to him by showing what? By showing the dark clouds beside me. When we start the game, he was shouting, no way to win. You look like a giraffe. It is like something you feel like you are bullied. You are like a giraffe. I said, okay. In the 45 minutes, I was like giving the chance to play very well. We took the time, rest, and we continued the 45 minutes, the next 45 minutes. When he came on the second half, he was so excited that they will knock us out, our team. We were like 2-0. We were losing like 2-0. I remembered how Cristiano was breathing when he was playing against Atletico when he was in Juventus. I took the chance, breathe, and I said, Might, time to show the storm and the dark clouds. My legs was on a level I even could not imagine the power of it. In less than, it was about 20 minutes. From 2-0, we were losing 2-0, to 5-2. One of our teammates, he scored a goal, and I continued with 4. Okay, I continued with 4. The last goal when I scored, I was saying, oh, look at that giraffe. He did something. Okay? Look at that giraffe. He did something. Then the referee has ended the game. There were like some fans around the field who are watching and supporting. Like it was the best tournament that we did in Ramadan, everything. Knock him out and everything. And he knows 3 of his friends still in the game, in the tournament. I told him, look what happens. You will be regretting. You feel bad. You don't know what to say. So he was about to start a fight with me. I said, I will not say anything. But look what I did to you. I called my storms, my lightning, and they showed you everything. I was like about to tell you, I was about to sit in the field, drink tea, and don't do anything. How did I do that? About practicing. I practice every 3 days, and I upgrade my storm more. Whenever it will come to any revenge, any proving, your storm is ready, and you are ready. You are okay to go. As if when there is an aircraft, when you fuel it, it is ready to fly. But why, when the lightning is hitting it, it is not destroying? Because there is something in the aircraft, might let that aircraft be on a safe side. Because something in the aircraft can defend that lightning. This is what actually some people are doing. The lightning of that human is defending him. Or defending her. So when they defend, there is no way you can continue. At the same time, I thought after that tournament, please stop doing that. But for what reason? So we continued. I have been going till semi-final. I'll be giving the abbreviation till semi-final. And he was telling one of his friends, please knock that giraffe out. Still, he was bullying me and he is out. So I said, you are out and you are still doing that? So what happened? We played 90 minutes and still it was 0-0. So we go to the extra time till 120 minutes. The last minute, we got a penalty. Now this penalty all goes to me because I was the captain of that team. So what happened to me? I called two of the lightning, one here and one here. My legs are the thunderstorm. It shows the power of how I will end the game to go to the final. When I was about to step 3 steps and I was about to score, I remembered one thing. Proof or you are out. The word proof or out. So my legs are generating more storm and then I scored that goal. I wasn't expecting on those 120 minutes that we will do a great job. So I said to that bully guy, 3 of your friends are out. I said, look, still I'm saying to him, look at the giraffe, what it did to you. You know what he did? He took his shoes and he ran away. I was about on a mode of laughing. Look what I usually did to those people. I can prove to you by what? Letting you run away from my storm. And I actually did that to him. But unfortunately, at the final, we usually lost 2-1. So it's fine for me. So at the same time, I told myself, this is actually my circle, my pace. You need to protect your circle. Because your circle is like let's say when you play Call of Duty or Warzone, you see there is a circle, like a storm are coming. This is your storm. They are defending you. If you did not protect your circle, they will attack you and there is no way to continue. Even in motivation, our storm, we are trying to make it more powerful so we can be more defended. If we will let people to attack us, we might be destroyed. As if I said in the second word of the title, I don't break. If you don't break, which means make you fall down. So this thing, protect your circle. It is your pace. It is your strength. It is your power. It is your happiness. It is the time that you will prove to everyone that you are the best. But do not see yourself too much. Haters, one of the most funniest things that they say to me, you are seeing yourself too much. Why they are saying that? Because they feel like they cannot do it. So they say, oh, okay, you are seeing yourself too much. But I might be someone who's active too much, but not seeing myself too much. If I will see myself too much, you might see me someone who's like silly, going around like doing nothing. But at the same time, they are saying that just they want you to be destroyed. No, he should go back to sleep. He don't do anything. So what I actually want to mention in that topic, build that storm. Build it. Look what happened to Muhammad Ali. Look what Cristiano did. Look what I actually did in that tournament. Those 3 stories can tell you, do not force yourself to go down. Or I don't break. Don't break it. Don't fail and you don't adapt. You don't go up. So this thing can tell you what? This is the life of someone who's being successful. Anyone you see him successful, at that side, he have haters. At that side, he's collecting his storm to prove haters that he's the best and he can do everything. Someone who's, I saw a video in Etihad Airways, someone who's too young, but he actually know about the buttons in the Airbus A380 aircraft. I was about like, wow. How did he know? You know what he did? He don't care about anything. He just read, know, and do. If he feels it is okay, he go to the next step or to the next round. If someone try to destroy him, he can prove that person by not hurting him. Some people, they see us when we prove, oh, you are about to fight. Who said that we were gonna fight? We are trying to prove to you that, okay, we want to do our job, but please don't force us to do something wrong. But we don't do that thing. We let our achievements, our goals, our dreams talk, and we just be silent. So at the end, we realized that one thing is what? It is about build that storm, but do not break your lightning, adapt, go up, and you will realize the good results comes maybe from days, months, years, you don't know. Build that result from your storm, defend your circle, protect your circle, make your circle more flattered about you. At the end, you will realize that this is actually how I can be a strong person in this life. Even if I'm successful, I'm protecting my pace, my circle, my strength, and everything. So this topic is actually about, I want to mention, is build that storm. I don't break, I adapt. I want to deliver to people, or I want to deliver this podcast to people because I want to let them know that they need to create more storms beside them. They need to have those dark clouds, so they might feel very okay with that. So yeah, this is about what I actually do in some podcasts. I usually don't go to definitions. I don't open a book. I usually study that topic, and I tell you my stories, others people's successful stories, so you enjoy it, okay? So one more thing is about when you go up or when you stand and prove, do not be angry. Trust me, don't be angry. Because even our famous people, you might see them like being quiet, but they smile. Or they laugh. For what reason? Because if they got mad, the haters will come to your circle and they will attack you. But if you smile and laugh, you are making them feel more like worse. They will feel like they are too annoyed. So remember, do not be mad on those moments. Protect your circle, and you will understand you are defending your pace, strength, everything. And you will be growing more. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows when your success will come. Today, tomorrow, after 5, 10 years, 20 years. We don't know. You just do your work. You ask Allah for success. You will see a great result. So actually this is what I want to mention in this podcast, and hopefully this podcast or this topic seems like too interesting to so many people. I wish that topic is delivered more and it is more engaging. For the next podcast, it will be more engaging with more participation, with people will be sharing more opinions. So I will say that this is the fifth podcast, and I'm happy that I have achieved the first achievement in the fourth part of my motivation, which is doing 5 podcasts without any issues. All of them are successful. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy and glad about that. And we are seeing, or we are waiting for more podcasts with more interested topics. And this is what I want to talk about. And hopefully we see you guys in the next episode. So thank you guys for listening. Okay, we are done with it.
Finish your break.
What?
Finish your break.
My break?
Finish or break?
No, I just finished. It is ساعة كمل صح؟
How many minutes?
36, 35.
Still 30 دقيقة.
أخي أنا